And then when I was a junior, going into my junior year of high school, she said, why don't you take home ec? I said, Sharon, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of like the guy.
You're a player, right?
Football player, wrestler,
yeah,
kind of thing. And she looked right at me. She looked straight at me. She said, look, stupid. It's you and 26 girls.
Good point.
This is going to change your life.
Pull up a chair. The kitchen is open.
Oh, it's so good.
With Clinton Kelly, Carla Hall, and Michael Symon.
You better shut your face.
Let's dig in.
This is so much fun. Chewed up.
Welcome back to Chewed Up. I am Clinton Kelly here with my friends Michael Symon and Carla Hall. I hope your 2026 is going splendidly. Ours is. Why? Because we've got each other.
Yes, and we've got you.
It's going great so far.
It's going great. Yeah. It's been a good start to the year.
Yes, Carla, right before we started rolling, you said it's the year of
the horse.
The horse. What is the horse?
The year of the horse is all about taking off, strong beginnings. It is a 1 year for new beginnings. Everything's like, boom, let's get, like we think about a horse. Fast and Furious. You let in the horse. Kentucky Derby. Let in the horse out of the barn. Boom, poing, 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 poing.
Okay, it's the poing, poing, poing year ahead. I love it. I love it.
That sounds good to me.
Well, let's start it off with our special guest today. Well, who's coming here courtesy of you.
I know. Oh, my God.
I'm very excited about our
Dude.
guest. Very, very.
Michael, this is Michael's food crush, y'all. I mean, seriously, Michael was so excited. Michael was sending me articles about what he said about this guest.
It's true. When I was when I was a young cook coming up, and like a long time ago, and there was a group of chefs, basically like the group before my group, and there were chefs that you really aspired to accomplish what they did in their restaurants and the way they. The people that worked under them, all those great things. And there, for me, there's 3 chefs that were really like that when I was a young cook. It was Jonathan Waxman, was one. The chef that I worked for, that kind of, Richard Krause, was like a very young influence to me. There's actually 4, Larry Forgione, and then the chef who's our guest today. Those were my inspirations as a young chef.
And I feel like all of the people that you named, including our next guest, they are chefs who have changed an era of American dining.
100%.
And I think they're people who were doing sort of farm to table before we even called it a name. This is like an amazing chef, restaurants in New York, Michelin star, James Beard Awards, all the things. Charlie Palmer! Come on, Charlie Palmer! I mean, oh my gosh!
How are you?
So good.
Good to see you. You got a nice warm sweater.
Thank you. I'm bringing the sunshine.
I'm a t-shirt. I'm a t-shirt.
I know. Did anybody tell you?
In Cleveland, I wear a tank top.
Me too, yeah. What'd you say?
He said you got a t-shirt on. It's January. I said in Cleveland, they're still wearing tank tops.
Oh, God. That always comes back to Cleveland, Charlie, in case you didn't know.
I know, Charlie, so all of these accolades, we're gushing over you. You come in like, oh, shucks. I mean, but I feel like you have watched like the cooking scene, the food in America change. I mean,
I've seen it all.
Do you own it?
The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it.
But I also I always a lot of ways that I think that chefs judge chefs. It's not only the food, but like your family tree. Yeah. Like the chefs that have came from the world of your world.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's just like you were the first. Like I remember the first time I went to Oriel, and it was like comfort food, but just this very like the food made you very comfortable, even though it was incredibly elevated, which I don't think there was a lot of that going on at that time. And now you see that all the time. Like it's a lot more common now.
Yeah, well, I think early on the approach was that because all my background was French.
Right.
Like I worked in France. I worked in Le Côte Basque, Rutesse, all these guys. So it was really kind of right at that cusp. And I think Larry was really the originator of it. One of the first people that said, "Hey, we can do this here." Yeah, kind of thing. And and when I became the chef at the River Cafe at 23, and took Larry's place, basically, I was kind of immersed in that kind of thing. But that, it was really great because you could do anything, right? There was no like boundaries. You know, and I think that's something that people don't really realize that. And if there is such a thing as an American cuisine, which I always say to people, can we call it a cuisine now? Because, it's not, cuisine is something that develops over hundreds of years.
Right.
At least in my mind. And I think for me, it was like, that's what we always referred to it as progressive American cooking, because every single minute you stepped in that kitchen, there was something new.
Yeah.
Different thinking, different products. Because,
yes.
it was, they say an evolution, but it really was an evolution in the sense that, like where we are now in California, like if I want something, or I heard about something, like some kind of ingredient, someone's going to grow it for you, or you're going to grow it yourself.
That's hard. That's cool.
But it was harder. But I mean, back then, like to find something
difficult,
specific, it was very difficult. And like I remember even when I moved back from New York to Cleveland, and then it was like you couldn't even find fresh fish, like fish that wasn't frozen. So it was a time in food that it was harder. I don't want to say harder, but there were more steps to get to where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
And even back then, before the internet, it's like if I wanted to learn how to make a Charlie Palmer dish, I had to get a stage at a Charlie Palmer restaurant. Like I couldn't go online and look it up, and like it was just a different time. But I thought it was a great time too.
Yeah, you bring up something really interesting though about American cuisine. Like, what does that even mean? Right? This country's only 250 years old, and it makes sense though because Americans were obsessed with newness.
Yes.
Right, we're obsessed with it. So that it rings true that American cuisine would be about newness and innovation rather than this history necessarily.
But also, I think about like creating a demand for an ingredient. And then you have the farmers, the fishermen, the all of these people who are going to create the supply to bring it to those restaurants, right? I mean, it's a give and take. It's this relationship.
Yeah.
Because without an audience, they could grow this stuff if nobody's going to buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was simple for me in the beginning of that because, like, I had a good example. A kid I went to high school with in upstate New York. I said, why don't you raise ducks? Because the dairy business, I grew up on a dairy farm. There's no money in dairy farming in upstate New York. California, other places, yes. But I said to Kevin, why don't you raise ducks? And you're going to raise these ducks in the way that we're going to tell you how to raise them. And then you're going to sell them to me, right? At the River Cafe originally, and then at Oriole after that. I said, but if I can't take them all, I'll find other chefs that'll buy them. So you're guaranteed to sell everything you grow, or everything you
Wow.
And that's how these small kind of like people got started. Right. A lot of that, like now, like in California, everybody's kind of heard of Liberty Duck, Petaluma. Right?
Yeah.
But that's how that started too, because these were small farmers and people that were raising and still do raising animals or growing things that, now they got to find a market for it, right? Now they got to sell these things.
Yeah. And that's how in Ohio, that's how Chef's Garden was too. Like in the early days, Lee would say like I'd say, Lee, I need this. Like he became like almost the most famous American farmer almost, but like for produce. But like Lee would say, like, what do you need? I need this. Okay, I'll grow you this. And then you get it. And then that continued to explode. But I think it was a fun time because you could learn so much more than just about cooking. You could learn about the farms and the gardening. And there's so many of the other things that went into making great food.
Yeah.
I love that.
Speaking of which, I mean, we're very excited that you're cooking for us in our humble kitchen here, Charlie.
This is a very simple dish.
That's good.
Okay, we'd like. Do you want to start?
Not that I'm known for complicated things. This is very simple, but I think very special, and I think it kind of is what we're talking about today because this squash is developed by Dan Barber's company, Seed 7, and it's really something that's quite different, and it's a combination, or it's a breed that's kabocha and butternut, and now we have this Koginut.
That's what it looks like.
What I'm saying.
The farmer's market looks like that.
Everybody that says it's something different about it, but it really what's really special about it is it has that really luscious fiber, but it's very smooth when you puree it.
Mm-hmm.
And
the flavor has
I've never had
nutty kind of,
my local farmer up in Connecticut grows these.
You're seeing these being grown all over, and I think what they do at Seed 7, Dan is part of it, but the team there, they're really bringing very specialty things like this to the broader market.
Now, let's just say, Charlie, because people listening from all over the country might not have access to the squash. Could you substitute a butternut squash? Okay.
Of course, butternut squash
and
kombucha, I think is probably known everywhere now.
Yeah, right.
In most places. Okay. But if you can find this and, figure it out, it really is special.
Right.
So, yeah. So what we're going to do, this has been roasted off, obviously. And I don't know, we're just going to scoop these out and put them in our pan. We got, what do you got, Carla? You got
I have some brown butter and shallots, and then
Yep.
What is this? Like milk and butter
In the recipe, there's the cream and some
and some garlic. Butter. Okay.
garlic and butter.
Yep. That looks delicious.
It smells so good too.
I know. If there's something you don't get out of that shell, you can pass it over.
Yeah, I've been at a lot of, at the farmers markets a lot too. I've been seeing honey nuts squash a lot.
let me have-
Honey nuts.
Yeah, honey nuts squash.
Nuts around.
Yeah.
Oh, and what's the name of
I'll
this?
take that. Let me.
I'm working, Chef. I'm doing it. I know. But, well, I'm not going to waste any. I promise.
I came into this clueless. So this whole dish is called?
Oh yeah. What are we making? What are you making, Charlie?
It's called, what you can do with any kind of pasta. I mean, we always do, obviously, the freshly extruded pastas.
Okay, so
which are,
we're going to turn this into a pasta sauce.
yes. So this is going to be a very simple sauce. And then our pasta is going to be cooked and tossed in it together.
Nice.
Do I need to drop the pasta?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Got salt in that water? Okay.
I have salt in the
You
water.
just got some, good high
What
quality.
are you? Oh, you're
Rigatoni.
scraping the skin. Yeah.
Rigatoni is great for this, especially this is a real cold weather pasta. So it's kind of like something that
I feel like too that your food always to me always felt very like, I don't want to say it always felt cold weather, but there was definitely like a natural warmth to like your dishes.
yeah, and layers of flavors.
Right.
That's what I preach to everybody, that coaxing the flavors out of whatever it is.
That's what I'm saying.
vegetable. It could be some kind of some kind of bird, or caramelization on fish, even like searing it in a pan, but actually getting flavor out of it.
So, did both Voltaggio brothers work for you, right? Did
Yeah.
Michael and Brian? Which one did you like better?
Michael.
Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you.
No. I was just with Michael the other.
Oh, you're just
Not long ago.
God,
But,
I love those two so much.
I do too.
Such good people.
But
and
Brian-
such good cooks.
I mean, Brian was with us. We worked together for like 10 years. So Michael, not so much.
But he did a show that I hosted on Food Network called 24, and Brian, like, you could see your influence over. Brian is such a beautiful technician of cooking.
Yeah.
We always have all kinds of problems with blenders here.
It's just because it's
you wanna-
just thick.
Charlie, can you explain what went in there for our listeners?
Yeah, so you got the roasted squash, you have your garlic, or your cream with the garlic in it, and then we have the shallots. It's just brown butter. So it's important that the butter's brown, because that's really what's adding flavor here, and kind of bringing that
A nuttiness out.
nuttiness.
And I'll tell you.
So you don't want it too smooth. Like I said, this just it smooths up quickly. So you just want to zap it a little bit. You want to leave a little texture. Like that's it. That's enough.
All right. If you are laughing, drooling, or yelling at us through your screen right now,
Then you're one of us, and we love you for it.
So don't just watch in silence. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube or follow wherever you're listening.
Yeah, that way you don't miss when Clinton starts another bread and cheese crusade.
okay, or when Michael burns something on purpose,
Oh, whatever. It's called Flavor Clinton.
subscribe, follow, tell a friend, whatever it takes.
More chaos, more comfort food every week on Chewed Up.
You may have noticed some of the boards and plates we're using. Those are all from Frontgate, including some from my very own collection.
They've got everything from outdoor furniture to decor to entertaining essentials, all made with quality, comfort, and style in mind.
And since most of it is designed in-house, you can't find their pieces anywhere else.
Frontgate, thanks for making our spread look so good.
For more information, go to frontgate.com.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry.
Wow.
Smells good.
We're having good eating lately here on Shoot.
Oh my gosh, really good eating.
Yeah. Okay, so you have some new fun projects going on right now?
We do.
So what's your newest, the newest out in California?
Yeah, well, this, as I mentioned, I think that this dish is really really representative of what we do at Folia. And Folia is not my restaurant; it's my son Reed's restaurant. My son Reed is just turned 28, and this is his first restaurant that's his.
And where is that?
Wow.
In Northern California. It's Healdsburg, California.
Healdsburg. Oh, great. Beautiful up there.
And the hotel brand is called Appellation Hotels. We have 2 operating Appellation hotels. This has only been open, for about 4 months.
Wow.
4 months now. Opened in the fall, and now here we are in the beginning of the year. But really great. But it sits on an 8-acre campus. It's 108 hotel keys, so it's a small hotel.
Okay.
Hotel, beautiful.
But we have like 30 culinary beds on the property. We have probably 20 to 30 mature citrus trees.
Nice.
Because I'm a big believer. Like, look, I'm not that young. I can't wait for trees to grow. So we have to buy
mature trees.
fruit on it. We're not. There's no such thing as starting from scratch.
Yeah. But like you're saying, you're not that young. One of the things I think is so cool that's happening in our world now, it's like, your son's 28. It's his restaurant. Emerald's son is breaking into the business now. John George, same thing. Like,
yeah.
Great places going. Like, it's so fun to see chefs that I came up with or maybe even worked under or whatever. Now their kids are like into the superstar
even
chefs.
your son, even Kyle.
Yeah, he got into the donut world, but it's like we couldn't fully pull him out of the food world completely. It was like when, he grew up in Lola, but he grew up in the bake shop. Like, he had nothing to do with savory, didn't care, but it's just so much fun to watch it happen.
Well, I think, that's a good thing. We do this thing called Pigs and Pinot every year, which has become, this is our 18th year, 19th year coming up. And this will be the first year it's at Appellation because the hotel, wasn't ready before. But it brings together pork and Pinot Noir, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
how bad can that be?
Yeah, but all the money we raise goes to scholarships for young hospitality professionals. Not just cooks, not just front of the house, but, hotel hospitality. And young students.
Well, I feel like that's a good industry to get into these days. If you're young and not sure what to do with yourself, hospitality. I mean, AI might be taking over a lot of jobs, but it's not, you know what? No. You're still going to need somebody to check you into your hotel and take you to cook your food, and all that stuff.
This is an industry that's never going to change in that respect. It could be, influenced by AI, but it's not going to change in the sense that guest to guest relationship.
Right. We're always going to want that. We're always going to want that in-person interaction.
But I think the way that AI will influence, like you said, it will influence this. You can say it will influence this industry. I think in ways of figuring out those jobs. Like, let's say, like if you are a restaurateur and you need to do your timesheet, you need to do all those things that take a lot of time that maybe you don't want to. You don't have a lot of staff. You don't want to necessarily do it, and you put that information in, and then AI can help you do that work, that office work. That's where it can support you, but it's never going to take over the job.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. It was interesting the other day. I was one of my gals in the kitchen there. I said we're doing this ossobuco, cooked sous vide. She said, "Well, what temperature, whatever?" I asked, like, I'm cooking ossobuco. They're about 12 to 13 ounce pieces. I want to cook them sous vide. Give me the specs.
Boom.
Perfect.
I know. I haven't gotten good at that. I'm not like.
Really?
I haven't gotten good at it yet. I'm continuing to work on it. I'm such a.
I bought a vacuum sealer.
Yeah.
Like a really good one, and I've taken the class at Cuisine Solutions Korea. Have you?
Of course.
With, Gerard and those guys.
Yeah.
And it was a fascinating class. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the only way that I think, because I don't have a big staff, that I would be able to cater. Make the food, put it in the bags, sous vide it, and then, get it out.
Oh, that
You were saying that you're not going to ask the AI. I was like, I think Michael's not a sous vide.
No, I know, but it's actually even with the sous vide, like even for me,
believe me,
sous videing, it's like I understand the benefits of using it in a restaurant, but something about like me not getting to smell the braise, it hurts my soul.
I get it.
I mean, like it hurts me inside, and like one of the at Lola, we were always like once the young cooks wanted to learn how to sous vide, we're like, look, once you learn how to braise and perfectly, then we'll show you how you could sous vide it.
Yeah.
Because I just felt
Correct.
you want them to learn the technique before they learn the
shortcut.
I don't know,
For sure.
not a cheater technique.
But
the abacus.
but I will say that, and I'm the most traditional.
I know you are.
Right? You know that, right? It's about the classics.
Right.
It all starts with the classics. But there are certain things that you can cook sous vide. Short ribs are one of them.
Right.
That you cannot do traditionally to get that texture, to get that moisture, to get that deliciousness.
Right.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
And there's simple things. And then there's other things that people are
They try to
sous vide cooking everything you can think of.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can really cook carrots quite well without bagging them.
Right.
Although they are pretty.
I was going to say a sous vide carrot is pretty darn good.
It's just I don't know. It's the aromas to me. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When I walk into a kitchen, there's something that I want to smell.
That's all about cooking with your senses. I mean, I think you smell something and you're like, okay, it's almost done. And it connects you to the food in a way that when it's in the bag, you're not necessarily connected. How far do you want your pasta to go?
I don't know. Is it good?
I think it can go a little, but it's going to cook a little bit in the, a little more.
2 minutes.
Okay, great.
2 minutes. All right, while we're waiting for the pasta to be done, why don't we play 2 minutes of chew it or screw it? All right, Mike.
You're going to introduce it. All right.
Yes.
These are some good ones. Some I'm very curious about what you think about them.
Charlie, if you like it, you say chew it.
Chew
If
it.
you hate it, you say screw it.
Screw it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Sometimes, whatever. All right. So fine dining takeout.
Screw it.
New Year's resolutions.
I sometimes do them. It never works though.
No, never for me.
No, you make that resolution, right?
I know. It sounds
Like what? Or you make a resolution that you can really, identify with. Like I'm only drinking for this year. I'm only going to drink champagne out that Magnums. That's something you can adhere. Something doable. So you can embrace that, right?
My father, what my father was like, he used to always say, "This year I'm not going to eat cantaloupe or honeydew." And he hates cantaloupe and honey. He hated cantaloupe. He never failed. He won every time.
Yeah, as long as it's something you're going to be able to do.
Exactly. So this is an interesting one because I think it's happening in so many cities now, and cities are reacting to it in very different ways. Michelin stars.
This is
they've been around
a tricky
in New York
question.
for a long time,
Yeah. I think that the Michelin system has changed, morphed, evolved. I don't know what you want to call it. And I'm sometimes befuddled by like this restaurant has 3 Michelin stars, but this restaurant has none. And how can that be?
Right. I am too.
And it's usually, but let's face it, whether it's Michelin or any other rating system, it's subjective.
Right.
Yes.
Subjective to that person that's making that decision or evaluating whatever it is, right? So
screw it.
kind of.
There's a lot of great Michelin restaurants that I adore.
Yeah.
But like Michelin went to Philly this year, and that Vetri didn't get a Michelin. I thought, are they going to get 2 or 3? That's what I was thinking in my head.
Yeah.
And granted, he's one of my closest friends in the world, but that Vetri did not get a single Michelin star. I think it made me more upset and mad than it even made Mark. But how is that possible?
But it's also political. I also think that I also think it's skewed because I think people look at the Michelin stars, just regular people, everyday people. They look at the Michelin stars and then they will look at the number of just plain stars and like, oh, I wouldn't go to a 2-star place when that still is a good restaurant. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I think people are basing their choices and leaving out really great restaurants. Gotcha.
They do a rating called Bib Gourmand. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
Yeah, because it judges on
Just whether
It feels like it's more judged on food.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is or not.
Go right. Go ahead.
You want everything in?
Everything in. Everything in. Yep.
pasta going in.
Chef, here's the last one. TikTok recipes. How do you feel about TikTok recipes?
I know nothing about TikTok. I got
nothing.
we have a social media team, and I can't figure out how.
You have people.
I'm not on TikTok. Well, I
It's
guess I
magic,
am.
Charlie.
Yeah,
You are on TikTok, but you.
I
don't even know it.
On
Man.
TikTok? I don't know. Am I on TikTok?
I don't know. We don't know. I don't TikTok either.
I don't know.
I'm on TikTok, but I don't TikTok.
on TikTok.
I've heard I've got like 10 imposter accounts. Yeah,
There you
I don't know
go.
what they're selling, but I'm not buying it.
Sometimes you don't feel like having a drink with alcohol when you're out with friends.
That's where Casamara Club comes in. They make these beautiful botanical leisure sodas, but without the booze.
They've got flavors inspired by travel, coastal citrus, alpine herbs, and even a little ginger. All bubbly and refreshing.
Thank you, Casamara Club, for keeping us happy sipping in the kitchen.
To find out more, go to casamaraclub.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So now we get a little lusciousness.
comforting,
going on.
luscious.
This looks so good. Did I give you enough water? Did I give you enough?
We get. I think it's perfect.
Okay, great. Wow.
And Charlie, I don't know how you want to do cheese. We got the cheese over here.
What's up?
In case you're listening and you can't see this, just imagine
Oh, God.
something that looks like mac and cheese, but isn't.
It actually, you know what?
Does look
It
like
almost
mac-
feels like a vegan mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Because they make it with carrots and squash,
Oh, they do?
onions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is kind of like a vegan
Yeah.
mac.
Yeah, it's like that very soft
sauce we call it, but
squash.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
You know what, too, like
Yeah.
for people watching at home, and I think this is a great lesson in cooking. Like, a lot of people are incredibly impatient cooks, chefs.
Yep.
Not chef, but like
Home cook.
Like we had like a couple.
like all of
Get
it.
on-
We want it immediately.
Yeah,
right?
we had Rocco Nespirito on, and like he's like, nope, we got to wait till the pan gets hot. And like, but watching you cook too, it's the same way. Like, you to get the nuance of flavors, to get the consistency, to get those things. So it just take a breath.
Yeah.
You know, and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cooking is about patience.
Right.
You know.
One more minute of stirring is not.
Oh my God, I love it so much. I was saying earlier how
Smells good, huh?
it
Yeah, it
smells
does smell
so
good.
good.
You know what you're doing.
And nutty,
Works.
you know, I love it. Would this
Yeah,
work for you?
let's-
I don't know. We have. Hold on.
What do we got?
We don't have the
This
water
one?
here. Yeah,
That's all right.
they're gonna bring something to us. I mean, this doesn't really work, does it? No.
Yeah, why not? That's good. A little squash on there.
Beautiful. So when you were talking about River Cafe, I was
Yeah.
sitting there thinking, I'm like, I don't know. Embarrassingly, I don't know who the chef is there now.
Brad Steelman.
Okay.
Amazing. Been there 20 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
more.
But it went for that run. It went Larry, you,
Yeah.
and then David Burke.
David
right?
Burke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Burke. But then, but Brad is an amazing cook.
Okay.
I've known Brad forever, and you know, I have to say today, the River Cafe is the best it's ever been. At least,
Oh, I love that.
and it, you know, it's such a special restaurant, and Buzzy is, you know, such an icon, but you know, such a cool cat, even at the age of, he won't ever tell us,
Right.
80 something.
But for those that haven't been to River Cafe or been in, it's one of the coolest restaurants to be in New York because you have incredible view of New York City, and it's always had some of the greatest food in New York City.
Yeah.
So it's pretty special.
Yep.
All right, are we hitting this with
Yeah. Cheese.
cheese? All right.
Straccia. It's like a stracciatella, right?
Perfect. Oh, you need to get you another spoon.
Actually.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Down at-
Okay.
I thought it was ricotta for a second.
Ooh, things are
Okay,
looking up.
so Charlie's taking the stracciatella, this cheese, and just taking the tongs and putting it on the pasta.
Don't be shy with it.
So you have these threads of cheese, and I'm imagining the hot pasta with the cool cheese and some olive oil because this. Oh,
Look, Ooh, good.
Michael is going with the snow
looks
with
like you did this.
Parmesan cheese. Yes.
I'm a Greek Italian. I could.
Oh my gosh.
Odd.
Yeah, it's off. And now Charlie is going with the olive oil. That's such a
drizzle.
beautiful move that I've seen from my good friend Michael Symon.
Yeah.
Now we know where he got it from.
Correct.
Just copy the greats. That's all you got to do.
Oh my gosh.
All right, awesome.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will be taking. Oh, you know what? Can I move in here to take
Oh,
a
yeah,
picture
take a
next to the beautiful squash?
Oh, yeah, turn that oily.
Carla doesn't trust our phones, Charlie. She only trusts her phone.
Correct.
So she's
She only trusts.
her Samsung.
Carla.
She has a Samsung phone.
Nice.
She thinks less of us.
Yeah.
Apple people.
Saying.
I'm just saying. It's pretty nice.
All right, can we dig in now?
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Do it.
Come on. You have your fork? Okay.
You had a fork?
I'm very excited about this.
Okay, and this is us. If those of you who are listening, we're eating. We're very quiet. We're very excited, and we are eating.
Job. So good.
Yeah.
It is, in the words of Carla Hall, this is a dish that hugs you.
Oh, wow.
That's good.
This is fantastic.
Wow. And it is. It's so simple. And I still like the way that you did it. So if you wanted to break this down, let's say you roast your squash, you have your cream and your garlic and everything, and then you have your shallots and brown butter. You get all those things done, they're just hanging out, and then you just pull it together. And you can also make your sauce
Yeah.
ahead.
Totally ahead of time.
Yeah, and for the people at home, you could roast the squash a day ahead. You could get a puree, and you get the base made.
Oh, yeah,
go
right.
from there. Also, the thing I love about dishes like this is like my son Kyle now. They have 3 young kids. So food's expensive.
Yeah.
Things are expensive. Getting all the food on the table is not always as easy as maybe it was. But like, this is a dish you could feed a good amount of people for. It doesn't cost a ton of money. And you could trick your kids into thinking that it's mac and cheese.
Right.
They
would eat it. They would
Gosh, it would totally eat it. This is going to be on shootupshow.com, right, Nick?
My
Yeah.
grandkids would.
This
crush
is what you got to try this, folks, because if you ever gone to a restaurant where you're like, the pasta here is so good, you can't put your finger on why the pasta is so good in a restaurant versus what you make at home.
Yeah.
Try this recipe out because it's that quality of pasta, where you're just like, this is unbelievable. This isn't like spaghetti with some canned sauce.
Right.
It's incredible, right?
Oh,
it's the kind of pasta you go to a restaurant. You're like, why can't I make it at home?
Right, and I think like a lot about you is obviously an American chef, but to me this dish is just so Italian. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like a couple ingredients, perfect. Like there's no additions that you don't just throw things in because you think you should. Like it's just beautiful ingredients, cooked simply, and the flavors are perfect.
I'm gonna tell you, there's nowhere to hide in this dish. It's like vanilla ice cream.
Yeah,
There's nowhere to
Nowhere to
hide,
hide. Oh, Charlie, do you like to dance?
Charlie, I hope you like to dance.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
You got
Good.
very good. Yeah, you just surround yourself by good dancers, and then people think you can dance.
Well, Amy Sedaris doesn't think I'm such a good dancer.
No,
For the record, yeah, she does not.
Like a bad guard could get away if there's a really good left tackle. I know you still haven't gotten over that.
I haven't gotten over that, no. Yeah, just my comedy idol.
About a month ago, Clinton's comedy idol was on, and he was making craft with her, and it was he messed up the craft, and then he started dancing. Amy goes, "Wow, you dance about as good as your craft."
That broke my heart a little. No big deal. Okay. And Nina H wants to know, what food rule did your family have growing up that now feels completely unhinged in adulthood? So a food rule your family had, now you think is crazy.
I don't think it's unhinged, but the new generation of children would think it's unhinged. You are not leaving that table till you are done eating.
Truth.
My sister, I ate everything, so it was easy for me. My sister, who was so picky, she would be at the kitchen table for 4 hours.
Oh, dude,
like she would just sit there.
Yeah. My parents once made a steak that was really chewy, and they were like, eat it. I was like, I'm done. I don't want this steak anymore. I had to sit at that table and chew that damn steak for hours.
Yeah.
Now they call that child abuse, but I respect my parents for it. Anyway, anything that come to your mind, Charlie, when you're growing up? Did you grow up in a foodie family? Or on the farm? No, right?
No, it was interesting because I got started really interested in food because of a neighbor. So I grew up in a big family and not a culinary legacy of any means. But my neighbor was the home ec teacher in our high school.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And she was always baking, always cooking great stuff, and I was always hungry. And it's kind of a funny story because, I would hang out at her house, and then she's like, well, why don't you, make, especially baking. I was making pies, making cakes and stuff like this because I got to go home with,
Pies and cakes.
Yeah, I was very popular with my brothers and stuff like that. And then when I was a junior, going into my junior year of high school, she said, why don't you take home ec? And I looked at her like,
Are you kidding me?
I said, Sharon, I don't know if you know it, but I'm kind of like the guy.
You're a basketball player, right?
Football player, wrestler,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And she looked right at me. She looked straight at me. She said, look, stupid. It's you and 26 girls. I'm like, good point.
Oh, dude.
Look, stupid.
Man.
Right. Yeah. She was not gentle about it.
Yeah.
But she was great. And she actually is the first she took me to the CIA when I had no,
Right.
That's a culinary
ambition.
Culinary Institute.
Not the CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so that was, that was good.
Yeah, listen, I honestly can't think of a single thing because we weren't really from a cooking family. I wasn't in the kitchen with my grandmother. The whole thing where they would punish you at the table, it was very centrally located in the household, so everybody knew you were being punished. Like, all the things that happen at the table.
Not go to your room, let's go sit at the table.
Yeah, but I don't think we had, no rules.
Nothing. All right, great. All right, let's go to the fan giveaway. Oh, this is great because we're
Oh my God.
fan giveaway today.
We're giving away.
Oh, there we
Is
go.
wait, hold on, wait for it, people. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. It is 4. It is 4 Charlie Palmer's cookbooks. And he's going to personalize these for the winner.
Whether he likes it or not.
He's going to sign it and
All right, Charlie.
That's an awesome
So
gift.
So you pull out a name.
just go in there.
Don't.
Yeah.
If there is a last name, just give the last initial. So first name, last initial, and where they're from.
Ashley, and she is from Smyrna, Georgia.
Hey, Ashley, you're getting great American food. You're getting Remington Camp Cooking. You're getting Charlie Palmer's Practical Guide to the New American Kitchen and Charlie Palmer's American Fare.
Love
You're
it.
psyched.
Huh?
Great.
I'm saying.
And this show is amazing because I just learned today that there is a Smyrna, Georgia.
Right.
I grew up in Smyrna, New York.
Get out of here.
Really?
So you can honestly say on your TikTok page, I was today years old.
Actually,
I learned.
I didn't even know there was a Smyrna, Georgia.
Right. And it's spelled with a Y, like my name. They
S-M-Y-R-N-A.
no apparent reason.
No reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Charlie Palmer, it has been a real treat having you here.
Thanks for having me.
Great honor to meet you, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, great.
Good to see you. Almost did one.
Love this sweater.
I put my hand up. You left me hanging. It's all right. I don't even care. I don't deserve
Listen, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that during the show you didn't have any comments on the wardrobe.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I know.
Is any of that?
It's just kind of.
No, I mean mine.
Oh, you? Yeah.
Yeah,
You and I are in a gangster.
Let me tell you, you look chic as shit. I would never tell you what to wear.
Take your shit.
Just roll up your sleeve.
Yeah, we're going to all. And we're going to all
CIS.
see you in Healdsburg. Trust
Yeah,
me.
please, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are cisgender, chic as shit. All right. Okay.
All right, everybody, have a fabulous day.
Thanks for watching Chewed Up. And thanks to our sponsors for making this show possible. Frontgate, Casamara Club, and special thanks to Fresh Direct for supplying the groceries, and to Canopy by Hilton and B&B Tent and Party Rentals for supporting our show. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. To subscribe, snag recipes, and dig into all the extra fun, head to chewedupshow.com or watch and click subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Now go make a mess in your own kitchen.